$1,500 a month just on sending in for my debt, and that is depressing. All right, hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am Erica and this is Everything Erica, and I am so glad that you're here. In today's video we will be going over my March budget. So we are gonna set up for the budget of March. I would like to get these videos out on the 1st just so you could see me set it up for the remainder of the month, but sometimes it doesn't work out like that. Today is actually March 4th, and I'm just getting this video out, but I'm so glad that you're here. I will be working with the budget sheets out of my budget binder. All my sheets that you see here today that I am using will be available, or it is available on my Etsy shop at prettylittlebands.com. You can go ahead and check out the link below. But if you are new here, please help me reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers this year by hitting that subscribe button. Please support my channel. It's absolutely free. Just don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's budget. Oh, hello. If you're new here, a little bit about me is I am Erica. I'm 36 years old. I am an ultrasound technician. I am a wife and mother of 2. I started this channel because I am trying to get out of now it's $34,000 worth in debt. I am just trying to make a better life for me and my family. Currently, I am in the works of getting a bigger house for us. We live in a 1-bedroom, and it is our dream to just have more space. So in today's video, I will be budgeting my check that I will be getting on March 12th. So before I get started with budgeting my check, I first have to go ahead and lay out all my bills. Now, this is my bill calendar, and what I do is put my paydays on here, and then I also go ahead and label out my bills. Then once I do that, I know what bills go with what check. So I will now set up the month and the year along with the dates for this month. And I'm just gonna make it pretty simple. I'm gonna start by just putting the month at the top, if I could find that really fast. So we are in the month of March. I'm gonna use this here. And if you like these sticker books, I actually got them from Walmart a long time ago, probably a year ago, when I was doing my journaling, and they were only like $3. They are pen gear, and yeah, you can get them from Walmart. Alright, so I went ahead and set up all the dates, and now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is put my paydays in there. So I get paid bi-weekly there, and then the final step would be for me to go ahead and enter all of my bills. So I set up my bill calendar, and the next step is to actually highlight the bills that goes with each payday. So these bills here that's on the 1st through the 11th is actually for the pay that I got paid in February, the last month of February. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this peach color to color those in for that last pay in February. All right, and then moving on to the payday that I'm getting paid on the 12th, I'm gonna go ahead and put that one in green. And then I'm gonna put all the bills that I am paying with this paycheck in green as well. There we go. It's a lot that is coming out on this paycheck. And then for the last paycheck that I am getting paid in March, it's gonna cover these bills, and then the beginning bills that will start off in April. So when I start off my April calendar, I'm going to use this pink highlighter in order to highlight the rest of the bills that's gonna go with this payday here. All right, so now that we have our bill calendar covered, it's time to move on to our budget. So now that I have my bill payment calendar filled out, it's time for me to move on to my budget sheet. And for my budget sheet, this is gonna be for the paycheck of March 12th of 2024. So I'm gonna start off with my income. Currently, I am on a fixed income, and that income is $2,414. The method I'm using for my budget is the zero-based budget method. So at the end of calculating my income minus my expenses, it should equal out to 0. So I design my sheet to kind of go in the order of what's important. So I start with my fixed income, things I need to survive, and things that are gonna be the same, is not gonna change over time. So with that, I have my car note. That's $177. Housekeeping gets $70. Rent gets $125. Water and power gets $50. And phone bill gets $65. Okay, I'm gonna stop here so I can explain. Because I get paid on a bi-weekly method, I divide all my bills in half. So every time I get paid, I pay $177 towards my car note, but once a month, my car note is $354. I just basically cut everything in half for my bi-weekly method. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add up this total here. So this total equals out to $487. Okay, moving on to my savings. For my savings right now, I just have my emergency fund. For my emergency fund, I am going to put in $65 this time. And so far, my goal for my emergency fund is $2,500, and I so far saved up $550. So I am proud about that. And yeah, some people have emergency funds that might be 6 months of their expenses, but right now, because I'm so focused on trying to pay off debt, I am not gonna put as much money as I would like to put in my emergency fund, but something for me to cover, say, $1,000, $2,000 emergency if one comes up. So the next thing is debt. And recently I had purchased one of those templates, the Google spreadsheet on Etsy. Just because I think it's nice to just have like a visual overview of how everything looks and how much money I spend in each category. So when I looked, it looks like I spend about $1,500 a month just on sending in for my debt. And that is depressing. You know what I could do with that $1,500? Like, I just cannot wait until the day that I could just say I am free of this and I no longer have to worry about it. But yeah, I spend a lot of money that I put in towards debt each month. But going on to my debt category, I'm gonna go ahead and look here. So I'm getting paid on the 12th. So that means that all the bills that are in green, those are the bills that I'm gonna go ahead and budget for. Discover gets $111. Oh, and another thing is that for my debt, I do put $40 over the minimum payment, but say if I don't have enough to put $40 over the minimum payment, I still do over the minimum payment, but I probably put like $20 instead of $40, and then once I get more money in, then I could go back to putting in that $40. SoCal gets $86. My Navy Federal loan, that one gets $314. Then I have my second Navy Federal loan. This one gets $86. Then I have my Wells Fargo credit card. Wells Fargo credit card gets $92. And then I have Amazon. And Amazon gets $80. So a quick thing on Amazon, I'm actually only have $180 left to pay on Amazon. I am super excited about that one. So this one's almost paid off. This was one of my high interest credit cards. This is the one that was at the very top. So now after I pay that $180 off, I'm totally gonna be done with Amazon. I took Prime off of my account. I no longer have Prime, so I'm no longer tempted to make those purchases on the fly. So I'm so happy Amazon's about to be paid off, hopefully by this month. But yeah, let's go ahead and calculate up the debt category. All right, so the debt category is $769. Now moving on to my subscriptions. For my subscriptions this month, I have Prequel and Apple. I think that's for my storage. And then it looks like I also have Apple Music. Now I did notice this is really good because you get to, I hope you guys are looking over your statements, because sometimes you have things on there that you don't know that you was paying for. It happened to me. I noticed that here I had Apple Music for $16.99, and then I also had Apple Music for $9.99, which I don't know where that charge is from. So I have to call that and get that removed. But for now, I'm just going to add it to my budget, and then hopefully by tomorrow, I don't even know who I'm supposed to contact. I go through my subscriptions on my general settings, and I don't see that charge on there. So I don't know what the heck is going on. But I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. But just so it won't mess up my budget, I just budgeted for it just in case that payment is taken out before I can get it handled. So I'm going to go ahead and do my Prequel. That one's $2.99. And then I have my Apple Storage. And for Apple Storage, that one's $4.99. And then Apple Music. And for that is $9.99. But hopefully I could take care of it before it gets to it. Total is $17.97. So now we're going to move on to the wallet and sinking funds. So with my wallet and sinking funds, I like to start with my high priority items first. And that one is my construction fund. So I am saving for architectural designs. Right now, the architectural designs are $14,000, and I'm trying to save this by the end of the year so we could get started on our permits for next year. I pay $7,000. My husband's gonna pay $7,000. So I am hopefully try to get some side hustles going by that time to help fuel this fund. Until then, I really just put what I can in there, and it haven't really been much. It's just been something little. I hope and pray to get monetized through YouTube one day, and that could help fund my construction fund. And I'm also hoping to get my sales up on Etsy, and I actually started to implement some strategies to get my sales up, like posting every day and just optimizing my listings. But I'm gonna start with my construction fund, and that one's gonna get $50. And I write in pencil just because I don't have an actual or budgeted category. I'm so focused on the actual, and if I do need to adjust any of these numbers once the day come when I get paid, I just erase it and adjust it as I go. The next thing is gas. Gas will get $60. Then I have groceries. Groceries this month will get nothing because my husband is taking care of that bill, so I could pay something else. Then I have the washer and dryer. So I am saving for a washer and dryer. Originally my goal was to save $600 because I thought how much the washer and the dryer was gonna cost, but that $1,200 was how much just the washer itself was gonna cost. So I need to actually save $1,200 for myself. So me and my husband could go in on a washer and dryer because ours broke. And I'm gonna put $50. Eliana, my daughter, she's gonna get $25. Elijah, my son, he gets $25. Then I have dining out. Dining out gets $50. Toiletry, this one gets $10. Have self-care gets $10. I have my Christmas, that one gets $10 because before you know it, Christmas is gonna be here. Then I have my miscellaneous, and I stuffed $10 in that one. Car maintenance gets $10. So I was saving for an oil change. Chevy actually sent me something that was $40 for an oil change, so I already had $40 in there. This $10 is to make sure that I have, if it's tax or anything. And then moving forward, instead of budgeting $20 I was originally budgeting, I'm gonna go ahead and budget $10 now moving forward. And then I have healthcare because I have a chiropractor visit coming up, and for that I have to spend $240. So let's go ahead and calculate this. So that total comes out to $550. Moving on to my business expenses. So I do run a business. It's a 3D 4D ultrasound theater for expecting mommies. We are currently in the process of getting our permits to do our build out. It's been a whole thing. It's taken forever. So unfortunately, I'm stuck with paying the bills to keep the things that we need open while we're not open, if that makes sense. So every pay period, I have to put up $525 into my business account in order to keep those things rolling. I am hoping and praying that this week we actually get our permits approved and that we can move forward with the build out so we could open up hopefully next month. But for my business expenses, I am putting in $525. I know because that's the total. It's fixed. That's what I have to put in every time I get paid. And then I'm just gonna put business expenses. I owe a loan to, I owe some money to my dad for a business loan. And our company credit card, which is Amex. All right, so now I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and total out all these numbers of total number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and write the total in here, which is $2,414. We have a difference of 0.03 cents. And I'm not gonna do nothing with that 3 cents. We're gonna keep it in there, but basically that is my zero-based budget. The next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and plan out my cash breakdown sheet. So once the day does come, that I'm ready to just go to the bank and remove the cash from the bank. So give me 1 second. So now I'm going to prepare my cash breakdown sheet. I don't know the amount yet because I don't know all the things that are going to be in the categories. So I'm gonna write down my categories first, the amount, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do the numbers. So now that I have all my totals written out, I'm just gonna go ahead and calculate all these just to get my amount up here. So we have $1,385 from the bank. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and see what dominations that I need. So here I have housekeeping, I need $70. So that's 50, 60, 70, 125 for rent, 120 and 5. Water and power, $50, 50. Emergency fund, $65, that's 50, 60 and 5. Construction fund, I need $50, that's 150. And then for gas, I need $60, that's 50, and 110, 60. Then I need 50 for washer and dryer. I need 25 for Eliana, that's 20 and 5. Elijah, I need 25, 20 and 5. Dining out, I need 50, 50. Toiletry, I need 10. Self-care, I need 10. Christmas, 10. Miscellaneous, 10. Car maintenance, 10. And then healthcare, I need $240. And then for business expenses, I need 500. 1, 2, 3, 4, 525. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and add these up. Now it's just time to total it up. I have my got wet a little bit. I have my cash breakdown teller sheet here. So we're gonna count them: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need 8. Yeah, so we need 8 $100 bills, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 $50 bills. And then we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 $20 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 $10 bills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 $5 bills, and no $1 bills. All right, so now we have 100 times 8 is 800. So that's 800 here. And then we have 50 times 7, that's 350. And then we have 20 times 7, and that's 140. And then we have 10 times 7, which is 70. And then we have 5 times 5, which is 25. Let's hope that we got this right the first time. So we have 800 plus 350 plus 140 plus 70 plus 25 equals $1,385. So that is correct. All right, so we are all good. This is gonna be for the March 12th, 2024 paycheck. So now once I get paid, I basically go over my budget just to make sure all my numbers are correct. And then once I figure out if it's correct, all I have to do is take this bank teller slip and go give it to the bank teller, and then I can get my bills for my cash stuffing video. And that is it for today. All right, well, thank you guys so much for joining me today for another Budget With Me video. I am so grateful and thankful for all the people that have been watching my videos. And once again, if you're new here and you sat through and you watched the whole video and you're not a subscriber here, please, it takes nothing. It's super free. Please go ahead and smash that subscribe button so I can reach my goal of 1,000 subscribers for this year. It will really help me out a lot to reach my financial goals and just to help this channel grow and just to help me reach my life goals in general. Thank you guys so much again for watching, and until next time, you got this. I believe in you. Let's be great.